the easy to go note taking, it's interesting. We just use text files for many things. But what if we use text files with Python? Is it worth it? Well, yeah, I mean, it's fun learning it. So there are many functions like write lines, read line, read lines, split and split lines. We'll just like read and write today. Like, let's just keep split and split lines for another video. So I've already copied the text file. Like, I've already created a text file, and just trust me, the text file is empty and you'll get to know in a few minutes. So we'll just start with the code, since it's the best way to learn. At least I think so. Okay, so we'll use a different way of opening, like with open, and let's copy the path. This is the file I'm using, and yeah, and I would open this in read and write mode, and I don't want it to save the content. So every time I run the code, the file becomes empty again. So it's W plus. Then I'd open this file as F of file. And yeah, so let's just say I want to write some stuff in this code, get user input for some text, and just tell the number of vowels from user input. Then, so first things first, I just get user input, right? A equals input, or let's give some nice name like user, right, user input, uimp. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. U input user input equals input, enter text. Yeah. And what if I just, okay, yeah, let's just take few sentences. I have no idea what I'm doing right now, but we'll just try the code. While true, take user input, and let's do and store this into a list. So let's just say we got a list out here, right? And then we'll just append this, like L dot append uimp. Yeah. It makes sense. So every input we take from the user, it gets appended to a list. And after this, I need something like a flag. I mean, I call it a flag to get user consent to stop taking input. Flag equals input, and we'll take this as an integer input, like, yeah, user input, do you wanna continue? And let's just say we just want 1 or 0. That's yes or no. And should be good. If flag equals 0, then break, and the loop breaks. So this is like the first part of the code. And now we need to write all of the content from the user into our text file. So the thing that comes to mind is f.writeLines, and to write lines, we'll just try it out. f.writeLines, and usually input in writelines is in list form. So since L is a list, we'll just put that inside f.writelines. We'll just try it out. If it doesn't work, well, we just redo the whole thing. Okay, f.writelines L. So now all of it should just go inside the text file, and now I want to count the number of vowels. So I need a counter, right? C equals 0. Now I want to read the file first. So f dot read, and let's store this in a variable like content. Con just sounds like connector. Okay, it's just content, which is make it content equals f dot read. And now for I in for I in content, for I in content, since I'm counting the number of vowels, we'll just take for j in vowels. That's like A, E, I, O, U. Oh, and we should not forget, there's also capital vowels. A, E, I, O, and U. For I in content and for j in vowels, if I equals j, then C plus equals 1. Sounds good, right? Oh, after we write, yeah. So this should like increase the counter, but we realize that our we should do f dot seek 0, right? Because we need to start reading from the start of file, and this should increase the count. And then after this, we can print the number of vowels. The number of vowels is C, right? That's our count. I think this should work, but we could make this code a bit better because we haven't yet done exceptional handling. But yeah, we'll just try it out, I guess. Okay, we need to put in some text first, and it takes user input, yes or no. Actually, let's just do the exceptional handling. Content equals f dot read. We'll keep the for loop in the content, and we'll try it out. Try. I hope I intended it right. Should be. And accept EOF. Oops. Except for EOF, that's end of file error. I would want to close the whole thing, right? Except for end of file error, print, and or I'll just say nothing in file. Oh, let's write file content not found. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, and to print the number of vowels, that'll be part of our main. This should work, and with open closes the file in the end, so I don't have to really use f.close. So let's try out the code. Let's just run it. I should save this. Yes. So enter text. I would say hello world. Do you want to continue? Yes. Enter text. this is sample text. Interesting is looking weird. Okay, we'll just try it. Do you want to continue? Yes. I want to know number of vowels are written. Do you want to continue? No. So, oops, traceback error. Built-in function or method. Object is not iterable. Okay, so for I in content equals f dot read. Oh, we forgot to put the brackets. Yeah. Let's run the code again. Oh, I have to write the text again. Let's just do the same text. Yes, enter text. Something. Ooh. Do you want to continue? Yeah, I mean, I want at least 3 lines inside the file. I don't want to write anything more. Yes, yeah. No. Number of vowels 18. Looks interesting. So it did work. I think we should just count the vowels manually. Like, okay, E, O, O, E, I. Oh, okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I miss some vowels? I mean, it's almost close to 18. It should be 18. Okay, so the code did work. Let's check out our file. This is the file. Yeah, so this, whatever I wrote is here. Hello, something, something. I don't want to write anything more. So the txt file did work. Pretty good. Quite satisfied with the code. I mean, it could be better, I think. But yeah, simple codes for now. Good enough. Bye bye.